There are a lot of daily quests in Fallout 76. Some are much better than others, but they will all give unique rewards and they're worth doing. But in this video, I will be showing you some of the best daily quests that you need to be doing every day. Now, before this video starts, if you're a fan of the Fallout games and the Fallout TV show, click the link in the pinned comment of this video to join my Fallout Discord server, where you can find people to play Fallout 76 with, discuss the Fallout TV show, or just talk about anything related to Fallout. The first daily quest that you'll need to be doing every day is the Settlers Faction daily quest called Vital Equipment. To start this quest, you will just need to go to Foundation, then talk to Ward. He will send you off to retrieve a piece of equipment that either the Blood Eagles or the Raiders have. This quest will mark the general area of the equipment on your map, then you'll have to go to that area and turn into the Foundation Property Tracker radio station. This will help you lock in on the equipment to find it. Once you have that equipment, take it back to Ward and tell him that you had to kill to get it. This will then end the quest and you'll get some caps, 3 treasury notes, and some random items as a reward. But you will also get reputation with the Settlers Faction, which will be very helpful later on, as raising your reputation with the Settlers Faction will unlock new items for sale at the faction's vendor. These are usually considered to be very good items, so you want to make sure you do this quest every day for that reputation. The next daily quest is the Raiders Faction daily quest, and to start this quest, just go to Crater. Now, unlike the Settlers, the Raiders will have 2 possible daily quests, but they are both very simple. The first one will come from Roxy, and it will be called Retirement Plan. For this quest, you'll need to kill a Raider that has run away from Crater. The second daily quest is called the Importance of Communication, which will be given to you by Ren at the Crater. For this quest, you'll need to collect 3 vacuum tubes and then repair them at a tinker's bench. Now, just like the Settlers daily, the Raiders Faction quest will give you caps, treasury notes, and random items, and reputation for the Raiders Faction. And again, raising your reputation with the Raiders will unlock access to some powerful items, like the Gauss minigun, which is doing very well this season. The next daily quest that you'll want to do every day will require a little bit of setup before it even becomes available. First, you'll have to build a personal terminal at your camp or use one at someone else's camp. Interact with the personal terminal and click on the option called Suspicious Person, and on the next page hit the download button. This will add a side quest to your journal to find that suspicious person, but when you get to that location, you'll find a dead body with a camera on it. Grab that camera and bring it to a tinker's bench and repair it. Now that you have this camera, a new daily quest will pop up at the Overseer's house. Go there and talk to Davenport, and he will ask you to take photos of either the Settlers or the Raiders. Now, the reason you want to do this quest is again for faction reputation, but it's important to know that the faction that you decide to take photos of is the faction you will not get reputation for. So for example, if you decide to take photos of the Raiders, you will not get reputation for the Raiders. After picking which faction you'll take photos of, you'll need to go take those photos, and then a new optional objective will pop up, which will be to take those photos to the opposite faction. Doing this will give you reputation for that faction, and then you can head back to Davenport to finish the quest to get your treasury notes. Next up will be the Whitespring Refuge dailies. When you go to the Whitespring Refuge, which will be inside of the Whitespring Resort, you will get a Responders daily quest. Now, there will be 3 different daily quests that can happen here, and they are on a rotating schedule, so there will be a new one here every day. All 3 of them are good to do, but the one that you really want to make sure that you're doing is Recipe for Success. This quest will come from the chef, and during it you'll help her cook up a stew. Once that stew is finished, you'll have to give it to either the Settler or the Raider that will be nearby. And as you may have already guessed, the faction that you give the stew to will give you reputation for that faction. So give that stew to whoever you want reputation for. As you can tell, gaining reputation for these factions is very important, as it will take you a long time to get the factions maxed out to get their best rewards. The next daily quest on the list may not be for everyone, but it's one that I make sure I do as often as I can, and that will be the Fishing daily. To start this daily quest, head over to the Fisherman's Rest, then talk to Raymond Clark. This will be a very simple quest where you will just need to catch any 7 fish in a specific region of the map. And then you can come back to the Fisherman's Rest to hand in the quest. The reason that we'll want to do this is because the reward for doing this quest will include caps, legendary script, experience, bait, and fishing themed camp plans. But you will also have a chance to get a rare fishing rod mod. If you like fishing in Fallout 76 and want to eventually go after the local legends, make sure you're doing this quest every day. Next up are the daily quests at Camden Park. Every day there will be 3 dailies here that will involve you doing things like eating hot dogs or throwing rocks through a tire. They are very easy to complete and don't take much time to do. You will get basic rewards like caps, experience, and gear from completing each of these dailies, but you'll also get Mr. Fuzzy tokens, which you can spend at the terminal at Camden Park to buy some different Camden Park themed items, including the Mr. Fuzzy mascot suit and helmet, which is a fun outfit to wear while you're playing or display in your camp. But it will cost 450 tokens, so make sure you're doing these as often as you can. For the next daily quest, you'll need to go to the Morgantown train station. When you get here, go into the train station and read this poster on the wall for a house party. This will start a short questline called Wasted on Nukashine, and at the end of it, you'll be sent to Big L's tattoo parlor. Now when you get here, use the door on the back of the building, then open up this vending machine to get into the secret underground bar, and here you'll meet Biv. Every day, Biv will have a daily quest for you which will involve brewing or drinking alcohol. And for completing Biv's daily quest, you will have a chance of getting brewing recipes, which will let you craft strong drinks that will give you different bonuses. Most of them are pretty good, so it's worth it to do this easy daily quest every day. The next daily quest that you'll want to do every day can be found at Watoga Emergency Services. When you get here, talk to the chief and he will give you a daily quest called Cop a Squatter. This will be a very easy quest where you'll just need to go to the location that he marks on your map and then kill all of the enemies there. Now the reason that you want to do this quest every day is because of the reward for the quest, which can include rare pre-built weapon mods. Usually these won't be very good, but this quest can drop mods for the Enclave plasma rifle. They are rare, but if you get one, they can be worth a lot to sell to other players, or you can use them yourself. The big ones that you're looking for are the Reflex Sight and the Flamer Barrel. These 2 mods are extremely valuable, and because the quest only takes a couple of minutes to complete, it's worth doing it every day to see what you get. For the next daily quest, head over to Berkeley Springs and look for the robot Chloe. Chloe will give you a short daily quest called Playtime. Now there will be a few different versions of this quest, but each of them are very simple. And at the end of this quest you will be given experience, caps, legendary script, legendary items, and sometimes apparel. And for the final daily quest, you'll want to go to Gilman Lumber Mill, which will be right here on your map to the south of Vault 76. When you get here, talk to Lane and he will give you a daily quest called A Better Tomorrow. This will also be a very simple daily quest, but the reward for completing it will be experience, caps, camp plans, and there is a very small chance of this daily giving you the Forest Camo jumpsuit, which is a very rare and expensive piece of apparel. And those are a bunch of daily quests that I recommend doing every day. Now I know that there are a lot of daily quests in Fallout 76, so I would love to know which daily quests that you aim to do every day in the comments below. But I hope this video helps you and thank you for watching.